shedding light on the critical issues of mental health and trauma within our community. That's the theme of Saturday afternoon's MLK State of the Mind address. Roughly a dozen people walked into the Chicago Rockford International Airport Saturday afternoon as part of a Flood Airports for Gaza peaceful protest organized by Rockford for Palestine. Winnebago County Animal Services temporarily suspends adoptions due to strep zoo, which has been found in several dogs that are currently at the shelter waiting for a forever home. With all of this snowfall and frigid temperatures, Saturday was the perfect time for local children to learn about the science of snow. Staying too long in extremely cold temperatures like these can cause some serious health problems like hypothermia. And the Illinois Department of Public Health has some warning signs for both adults and children that you should be aware of. The Rockford Art Museum, taco truck, and construction site are among the new activities at Discovery Town, which returned to Rockford's Discovery Center on Saturday. There wasn't just outdoor festivities on Saturday in Rockford, as Beloit beats the winter blues by hosting this year's Winterfest celebration with both indoor and outdoor family activities.
When it comes to being outside at all this weekend, a winter coat, gloves, a hat, all very, very important to prevent frostbite and really to keep you safe and keep you warm.
Yeah, another thing that I like to do is my mom and dad, they got me like a neck warmer to put around your neck. That is always a big deal too. And you definitely want those thicker gloves as well.
That's a good mix of sports today, you know?
We did, yeah. Always cool to see too. Bowling. I'm glad I took it's really cool, I guess, to see what's been going on. I was just thinking, like, I did take a bowling class in college, so I've definitely got form, but all those people can definitely beat me, probably by 300 pins.
Better you than me. I can most definitely not bowl.
Groundhog's Day, so if we can get through a little bit more cloud cover tomorrow, I think we'll be in good shape for the start of February.
I don't know about you. I guess it's interesting how fast, I guess, January is flown by. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, it is. It's been a busy month.
It has, yeah, but I mean, at least we're getting into those manageable temperatures.
Absolutely.
So definitely.
Not a great day for the Packers, but a great day for the Ice Hogs.
It is, yeah, really neat cause to see too supporting that, and they got to win too on top of it.
Yeah, definitely the cherry on top.
Definitely.
And of course, we'll keep you updated on the threats that we could face Monday night and the Tuesday.
I was going to say, probably nice to see that sunshine given just how extremely cold it's been, just in the negatives. I mean, my goodness, even being outside is for a little bit, it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Heat up my car now, please.
Yes.
Alrighty. Freeport Police Department is investigating an early Saturday morning homicide involving the death of a 41-year-old man. Officers responded just before 2:30 a.m. Saturday to the 1100 block of South Oak Avenue for a reported shooting. Police say they found an unresponsive man who was shot. He was taken to a local hospital where he died. An initial investigation from Freeport Police found there was a fight between the victim and other male suspects, and the 41-year-old was shot at during the altercation. Police say there is no threat to the public, and this is an isolated incident and is not believed to be gang-related. Roughly a dozen people walked into the Chicago Rockford International Airport Saturday afternoon as part of a Flood Airports for Gaza peaceful protest organized by Rockford for Palestine. The organization says they were at the airport because some terminals have Israeli airline flights and some with Boeing planes, which organizers say is the same company who makes the bombs that are dropped in Gaza. Saturday marks 7 years since former President Donald Trump's Muslim ban, which prevented Muslims from entering the United States. Shedding light on the critical issues of mental health and trauma within our community. That's the theme of Saturday afternoon's MLK State of the Mind address. Local leaders talked with attendees about understanding and addressing mental health challenges, specifically as it relates to what people dealt with during the civil rights movement. State Representative Maurice West says this is more than a speech. It's a commitment from the city of Rockford to its residents to improve their lives through the city's resources and expertise. Winnebago County Animal Services temporarily suspends adoptions due to strep zoo, which has been found in several dogs that are currently at the shelter waiting for a forever home. Strep zoo is a highly contagious and potentially fatal upper respiratory illness that spreads quickly in highly populated shelter environments. The shelter says this disease is new to their facility and that some of their dogs have tested positive for at least a trace of the disease. The local shelter says they gave all dogs an antibiotic while they completed testing. They ask residents to slow the spread by holding on to stray dogs and to use other methods to return them to their owner. Staying too long in extremely cold temperatures like these can cause some serious health problems like hypothermia. And the Illinois Department of Public Health has some warning signs for both adults and children that you should be aware of. Warning signs for adults include fumbling hands, memory loss, slurred speech, confusion, and drowsiness. Signs in infants include bright red and cold skin and low energy. If you notice any of these on someone, take their temperature. And if it's lower than 95 degrees, seek medical attention immediately. And this is because 95 degrees is considered an abnormally low body temperature. With all of this snowfall and frigid temperatures, Saturday was the perfect time for local children to learn about the science of snow. This is part of the Little Scientist series at Nature at the Confluence in South Beloit. Children and their families learned about the freezing temperature of snow, winter animals, and even made snowflake crystal shapes using pretzels and marshmallows. The event planned for a short hike, but because of those temperatures and the age of the attendees, they just spent time in the snow if they wanted to. A Rockford Art Museum, taco truck, and construction site are among the new activities at Discovery Town, which returned to Rockford's Discovery Center on Saturday. This temporary exhibition is a pint-sized city where children run the town. The Discovery Center's executive director says play is how children learn. Some of the places are unique to Rockford, like the UPS Center at the Chicago Rockford International Airport. Other places are typical in any town, like a school, fire station, and even a vet. Discovery Town will be open daily through May 19th. There is an admission fee. Rockford's Burpee Museum turns off the lights as more than 100 people learn about all things involving light. This is for its first ever Lights Out event at Burpee. Attendees use a flashlight to make their way through the museum, where they learned about the natural world of light and the science of it, animals who come out at night and those who live in the dark. There was also a scavenger hunt with clues scattered around the place. This was the first Lights Out at Burpee, but judging by the demand for it, the museum might bring it back in the future. 9 businesses in Rockford's North End invited community members to warm up from the snow and lower temperatures and participate in the 3rd annual Hot Chocolate Crawl on Saturday. Participants could pick up a crawl card at any of the participating locations for a chance to win prizes. At least one of this year's vendors had a special menu featuring 3 new hot chocolates or special hot chocolates. Also featured this year was a near 21-ounce stainless steel thermos with the Rockford North End logo on it. The Atwood Center and the Rockford Park District show residents the sights and sounds of the woods when it's blanketed in snow through a snowshoeing hike called Snowy Views and Snowshoes. This is part of the center's In the Outdoors series, a monthly event that gives the community a chance to explore all different aspects of the outdoors. Almost 10 people took this tour, the hour-long walk, most of which are new to snowshoeing. A rep with the Rockford Park District says people use their trails for skiing and even fat tire biking. There wasn't just outdoor festivities on Saturday in Rockford, as Beloit beats the winter blues by hosting this year's Winterfest celebration with both indoor and outdoor family activities. Saturday's festivities included a sled dog demonstration to show people what it's like to see huskies run in the snow. Huskies Hazel and Hawkeye were in attendance and interacted with festival guests. One person with the rescue team says they often get positive feedback because some people haven't seen sled dogs in person.